Alrighty, just short update on the car. Not much has really changed. Um, what has changed is I went and I took the tires off the rims, cleaned up the beads, and put the tires back on all of them except for this one and then one of the back ones. That one. So the driver's side, I did not touch because this one was holding air when I went and picked the car up. And that one, I put air in and it held pretty good. So I'm not sure exactly how long that one is going to hold air, but it is going to hold air at least for now. We'll see how long. This one just refuses to hold air, and I'm not surprised why. I mean, look at it's not even round anymore. So I pulled the spare out. The spare looks like it might hold air. But if it doesn't, I also have this G78 spare out of my Dodge van. This is the original spare for a 1976 B100 Dodge Tradesman van, GR7815. Oh, that's right. That's not going to work because it's a 15-inch tire. Never mind. Anyways, it's the original spare, or it is an original wheel. It's got some wear on it, a lot of wear on it, on the sides from being driven on underinflated. The sidewall's cracking, but it's a dual stripe H7814. This is the first one of these I've ever seen in my life that I know of. H7814 dual stripe. This is what belongs on the Oldsmobile big blocks of the day, the dual stripe white wall, and this is what came stock on the Vista Cruiser. So if I need a good set of 4 of these, and the Vista Cruiser is on the proper tires, and it's a lot taller than the 215/75s that are on it. It's quite a bit taller. And I forget what the rolling diameter of this tire is. Oops, dropped that one. But I know it's, yeah, look at that. It's like 27 inches roughly. And I know the 215s are like 26.7, so it's almost a half an inch bigger just from that. But I think it is about a half inch difference in diameter, and it doesn't sound like a lot, but it makes a huge difference. I mean, even in the look. So that's why the Vista Cruiser sort of looks like it's on stilts. Also because right now it is on stilts. But kind of cool. Original spare out of the car. Was not expecting that. I also think I'm going to pull the transmission on this car before I store it. Just because, I mean, it's practically falling out of the car as we speak. But also, it's a transmission I want to put in the Vista Cruiser. And it is special. It is a special Turbo 400. I was looking at, I'll go more in depth. Ooh, oh my goodness, excuse me. I'll go more in depth on it in the future. But while the car's on jack stands, let's just show you where the frame's rotted out. Right there. She gone. That's the transmission cross member, not bolted to anything. There's my good exhaust that I need. Transmission has been leaking because obviously it's falling out of the car, but this is not your normal Turbo 350 tail shaft, you know? Come on, brighten up. Focus on things. There you go. That does not look like a normal Turbo 400 to me. That looks a little special. So, there we go. So yeah, we're gonna pull that out. It might bolt up in the car. It might not. But we've got linkage and a harness to disconnect. The plan with the Vista Not to run it off the throttle pedal right now. It might be in the future. My original plan was to just run the switch pitch on a switch. So, you know, just in town, it'll always be slipping. And then when I get on the highway, I can treat it like an overdrive on-off button. You know, just flip it and boom, and I'll get it. Manual control is a little more finicky. Would be nice to have it automated. But the Vista Cruiser runs throttle cable, now throttle linkage. So the only way I could do it is if I retroactively, hood hinge. If I retroactively, retrofit the this throttle linkage that you see, that potentiometer needs to go on the throttle somehow on the Vista Cruiser, whether it gets stuck under the air cleaner. Here, I'll actuate the throttle so you can see what I'm talking about. So you push the gas pedal and it does this, and then it's hooked up to the block. It's kind of difficult to work because the motor's falling out, so it's hitting the firewall. It's also why the fan doesn't spin, because it's hitting the cowl. Also, it's an AC car, so it has a clutch, which is cool, and it has the fancy fuel pump with the return line on it. And because I'm gonna be running AC in the car no matter what, whether it's aftermarket or factory, it's going to have air conditioning. So I'm thinking I'm going to swap the fan clutch and the fuel pump over, or get an AC fuel pump for the car, and run a return line while I have the body off, because it won't be that hard. Yeah, because either way I want air conditioning in the car, because it's like driving around in a fishbowl. There's a lot of glass, soaks up a lot of sunlight. And, you know, with the emissions the car puts out, it only makes it hotter. So, no, I'm kidding. Just kidding. Yeah. I don't even think... Is this PCV valve? It should be. Yeah. But it doesn't even go on the air cleaner. It just vents whatever's left over to atmosphere. So, I mean, a good attempt at emissions, I guess, but also not really. I also have to get out my 66 manual, figure out, I'm not sure what that all does right there. I think it's for air conditioning, like an AC relay or something. That's a fuse of some kind in that block, I'm assuming. And that's a relay. So I'm assuming that's for air conditioning, and they just run it right off of the horn relay / junction, battery junction box. So, yeah. Pretty sure that's air conditioning. This is the heater fan. I don't know what that is. I don't know if there's like an electrical... I'm pretty sure it's my vacuum canister for my climate controls. Like 99% sure. But I could have sworn that right there was a plug. An electrical connector of some kind. I'm not really sure. Let's take a closer look. What do you suppose that is? Oh, looks like just a hose barb for a hose fitting. So yeah, that is what we're looking at for this car. Pretty sure we're gonna pull a tranny. And also, because it's a parts car, and it has this giant trunk that I plan on not really putting anything in. If there's any parts in the shop that I really don't want to haul or store, I'm gonna stick them in here. So I got a transmission sitting there. I got a transmission sitting over there. I got a turbo 350 core. I got a Ford 3-speed top loader, short shaft for a divorced transfer case from a failed project. I should try and sell that actually, but stick them in the car. You know, any parts I'm not using for projects at the moment, I should just stick in the trunk of this car because it's massive, and it better be useful while it's just sitting. You know, so. That's it. That's my short. It's supposed to be half the length of this video. Cool spare. Cool tire. Found in the back of the car. And I'm really trying not to zoom. I'm experimenting with the zoom on the phone. So I'm not sure how this video is going to look. Because we're just trying not to zoom. Also, obligatory door slam. Sounds so good, but smells so bad. That one doesn't sound so good. Yeah, so I'll get that tire on the front. I'm also just, letting it sit. See if it's leaking any pressure. But all the other tires, I think, are okay. This door doesn't open. Maybe because it's locked, Oh, the lock is jammed. Holy Lord. Okay, well, she's pretty happy being locked. Oh, let's do that again. Oh, close is so easy. Of course. There we go. Not bad. And it's not bad. It's not bad. A lot of straight panels. Yeah, that's about it. Wrap things up.